It's hard to believe, but we've finally locked in a normal age. That's about the only thing going somewhat decently at the moment. May as well see if we can add to the list, though. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in Series 2 of our Controlled Chaos Metaseries, King of Kings. So, let's continue to see what we can do here. I don't know that there's going to be a lot, but we can feel our way around. Now, this unit is going to be upgradable to a cruiser quite soon, which is nice. No more pillaging to be done here. Looks like I can attack Charleston with this bombard, and I will. I guess I'll go ahead and just move the knight up here. We have this builder who is running around getting stuff done in this area. I'm actually going to come down here and work on this wheat. I think that's what makes the most sense. We have so much building around New Orleans to do if we want New Orleans to avoid the fate of Charleston. Also, we did just go ahead and set up our religion for its second belief. Oh, that's right. We bought the apostle, but we need to wait a turn. Okay, well, next turn. All right, field cannon is promotable. That's kind of a big frickin' deal. Hang on. Hang on. Yep, let's promote you to a field cannon. You will be promotable before long. We don't have a lot in the way of units that are like ready to be promoted. We really don't have a lot in the way of gold income, which I need in order to promote or upgrade a bunch of units. But also I'm thinking about turning units into corps and armies and such. All right, so we found a goody hut here. That's interesting that there's a goody hut here of all places. Wouldn't have expected that necessarily. An unmet city-state has been defeated. This volcano erupted last episode, right at the end of the last episode. Several cities need more housing. And let's go to the next turn. Mashhad is finally following our religion again, which is freaking great. I'm a fan of it. We may even be able to use that to our advantage in changing the religion of these cities here, which has so far been a bit of a challenge. All right, I had a feeling those archers would fire on the caravel, but I say bring it on because that's extra experience that I could actually use. Nice. There's another goody hut. Apostle units. Evangelize belief. Choose belief. +1 science, +1 culture. Yeah, I guess let's just say... Well, where we need to catch up with Abe the most is culture, so let's say culture. There we go. Theologians clarify the tenets of Mazda Yazna and its beliefs. Excellent. And then this, of course, will be our city location to compete with San Francisco, which we are going to do. We're going to pillage that farm. We're going to fire on Charleston again. And I mean, I guess I could go ahead... How long until you rebel? 4 turns? I'm just going to skip that unit's turn. There might be more that I can do there. All right, we're going to get a monument going in Tarsus. We'll probably need a builder there soon as well. Pretty common theme, I'm sure you're noticing. Okay, so let's go ahead and take advantage of the fact that there's woods to chop down. I haven't done that enough this series. Apostle's been cleared. We'll skip your turn as well. Build the farm there on top of that. So this does belong to New Orleans. That will help the city grow a little bit faster. What I need is for Sparta and New Orleans to both grow as fast as possible. And Tarsus. What I'm particularly hoping for, though, is a situation where we are in a heroic age and Abraham Lincoln is in a dark age. Because remember, that will be 3 age differences away from him, and we can really put some loyalty pressure on his cities as a consequence. Your people settle too close. You should consider seeking land elsewhere. I'm going to say my people will settle where they please because I have grievances against Abe, and they can absorb that loss without the AI thinking less of me. And when I say the AI, I mean the AI in general. All right, so we have some religious warfare happening that is affecting Pasargadae. I'll have to be careful there. Major flood. Oh no. Oh no. All right, thank you, Russia, for that
People
compliment.
can have the
But
Model T in any color, so long as it's black. Had
Can I
I
move
been
forward?
present at the creation, I would have given some useful hints for the better ordering of the unit.
Indeed. Okay, so builder bonuses. We need those extra charges. There's not really a good choice. +4 gold and +1 faith from all trade routes. I kind of feel like that one's useful. Yeah, I'll just replace the settler bonus because we need the builder bonus more right now, period. All right, so there are several antiquity sites within my territory. That's nice to know. Let's go ahead and research industrialization so we can have access to coal. Or we could go for economics and potentially have Big Ben. An extra economic policy could be a big win. No pun intended. A big win with Big Ben, but I said no pun intended, and then I leaned into it. Wow. I'm so sorry. Colonialism could be our next option here. Fishing boats receive +1 production. We aren't really big on fishing boats right now, though. Scorched Earth would provide 2 envoys. All 4 of these are required in order to advance. Remember, since we're playing with Tech and Civic Technology Shuffle, or Tech and Civic Shuffle, one of the things we have to remember is that there might be certain technologies or civics that we can just completely skip. Utterly and completely. It'll be great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get some additional production out of Cardiff using those 2 envoys we just got. And I'm going to chop down these woods and get a free builder there. Let's see, if I do a farm here. Yeah, that could be really good for the growth of that city. So what I'll do is Pyredaisa right there. We're closing in on a golden age, but it's not going to be super easy to do. So another thing I could do here, if I really wanted to put pressure on these neighboring cities, is I could run an entertainment complex. Which, yes, is good for amenities, but it also helps me basically just put pressure on any neighboring city, including San Francisco and Charleston. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this tile right here, and we're going to put an entertainment complex down in New Orleans. That's what's happening. We're going to do it. All right, Cruiser's going to step back there. Musketmen can continue to skip their turn. 3 turns until Charleston rebels back to America. Scout did get hurt there in Hogmatana. That's really unfortunate. That hurt a lot. Man. Oh my god. That's going to take a lot of repair. We're continuing to use this as an opportunity to level up. And it's great. Let me tell you. Let's go ahead and move you down here and move you up there. All right, continuing to use this caravel to see what we can discover. And let's go to the next turn. In terms of keeping up with Abe, we're not doing too badly. All those years of keeping him at war actually seems to have worked. All right, Mega Colossal Eruption. The Bombard is promotable. That's kind of a big deal. So let's do extra combat strength when defending. Seems like a good idea. I get wrecked. All right, that was fun. It was way too fun, is what that was. Way too fun. That was kind of gross, not gonna lie. I feel a little bit dirty after what I just did. That was slightly obnoxious. All right, so Mashhad has a new builder, finally. I think an archaeological museum is in order here so that we can start looking for some of those artifacts and digging them up. we can go ahead and add that. Ooh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. But we also have the Paradesa here. Let's add that for the extra culture per turn. All right, so now we have olives. Let's see if Sweden has anything they want to trade. Okay, spices. Terrible. Would take 14 turns at this point unless I build things that help make this city more productive. I'm so tempted to just build another builder, you know? But maybe an industrial site would be the better thing here. We have a Paradesa there that honestly, the industrial site would go better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The Paradesa can be rebuilt. We can rebuild it. It's fine. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Let's see. If we build a farm here, and we've got the potential to connect some triads of farms. And this is marshland, so we need to clear that for growth purposes. Why didn't I notice that any sooner? There's a question. I have been kind of busy, to be fair. I've been kind of busy. Rebellion in 2 turns, all right? Continue to skip your turn. Crossbowman can hang out in Bakhtri. Oh yeah, you just need to improve that silver. And with that, I might be able... Really? You're willing to accept it as a gift, but nothing else. You want 7 gold per turn? No. Absolutely not. Under no question. Or under no circumstances. What would you give me? 9 gold per turn for 30 turns. Tell you what, let's continue to sweeten the pot a bit for Abe. I'm not necessarily in the mood to spend the entire series fighting him. And he has...
Behold the wonders of the heavens and earth. The
Golden Age might be happening.
Aqua blue serves as a looking glass. Thousands of turquoise crows, tinged with a touch of black.
Ooh. I think Golden Age might definitely be happening. So we have met Babylon. It is an honor to meet you. Exchanging information on our capitals would be a capital idea. I am so sorry. What is with me and the puns today? Okay, so let's head up here and see what happens. Oh, somebody stole something. An enemy spy in Mashhad stole the great work. Divani, Shamsi, Tabriz. Well, that's dumb. Not a fan of that. All right, so I think this rebellion is about to happen. So what I'll do is back these units off of Abe. Because I don't want to start off his ownership of this city, he's about to reclaim it, with the notion that I'm, like, sitting on his borders with a bunch of troops. And that seems like a bad idea. All right. Let's see what else we can get away with here. That's right, we have to get those... that marshland to get taken care of. You go over there to the whales and improve those. Corsair can just stay put for a bit. Alright, so we've just built the Paradesa. Let me go ahead and improve the wine there. The more luxury resources I can get going, the better at this point. Okay. If I can chop that down, not this turn, but we have some trees in Zranka to chop down. Could come in handy. I'm going to get the cattle improved here for both food and production purposes. Ho, 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 ho. We have met Mitla, the city-state, and we have met Shaka Zulu. Now we are just 3 points away. 3 from a golden age. I think we're going to do it because we still have plenty of turns. And because we've had so many dark ages in a row, I think it's actually quite likely we will have another one to follow this. The odds are definitely going to be stacked in our favor. Oh yeah, I need to check with some of these other empires and see. All right, tell you what, since you want it so much, here, I'll be nice to you. You don't need to worry about giving me the 9 gold. Just give me the gold. That's what I want. I want that luxury resource, please, and thanks. I want to make sure amenities at least do not become a problem for me. All right, there's Charleston.
Colonialism, imperialism, and war also originated in the human brain. Remember that.
I didn't mean to double click that. Okay. What do we have? I don't think there's anything I can really add at this point. Mobilization. So we can actually train an army or an armada at this point. That's pretty freaking handy. Let's go for the opera and ballet, though. All right, so Cardiff is definitely one of the city-states that was a bit of a problem, so we're going to take them back. And what we'll do is we'll back these units off so as not to annoy Abe. Make him think that we have units sitting on his border, just waiting to attack. Nice. New Orleans is now a population 8 city. That will definitely help when we retake Charleston. I can say that categorically. Mashhad. I'm going to train an apostle here, and then we're going to get an inquisition going. Because we kind of need one at this point. And also, there's lots of repairs needed in Hagmatana once that settler's done, which I will get to. Let's go ahead and remove the woods here. That added 7 turns to the industrial zone, or rather subtracted 7 turns. All right, pasture got rebuilt. Now we have extra wine to trade. Let's see what we can do here. Resident embassy, not interested at this time. Is that so? You want some silver? I thought so. Give me those 3 amenities, please. Okay, you're already giving me everything you can trade. What about you? What about you? What about you? Yep, we're good. All right, so amenities-wise, I think we're in good shape now. Just need to stay on top of it. New Orleans is losing loyalty, but very slowly. And I think once it grows again, we'll be fine. It's just the Golden Age pressure from Charleston. Kotokuin has been built. Your words are perjury. Your oaths are a field in time of famine. Great Anu, forgive me for speaking with this one. He's denounced me. We have different governments. He doesn't like it.
Jag har nyligen fått ett helt nytt konstverk och jag ska vara värd snart för en kopp.
Emissaries are invited to attend. Okay. Thanks. I guess. Cool. Inquisition. Give me that era score. Now we just need 2 era score left. I can go ahead and close that apostle. We don't actually need it. I probably have some more promoting I can do here. Yep. Oh, nice. And a cruiser. Very good indeed. All right, let's do a Paradesa there. And then we'll get those whales improved. It's so funny, but I just feel like I need to continuously build builders. I still don't have a diplomatic quarter either, which I do need. Yeah, let's train one more builder. I know it's overkill, but we need to get every possible tile improved as soon as possible. And also, we need to chop down as many trees as possible. You know, because we're we're no more environment conscious in this playthrough right now than we were as Age of Steam Victoria. Let's be clear. We can't afford that at the moment, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and train an Inquisitor in Mashhad, and we can really start going to town, getting rid of some of the religious influence that's been giving us trouble for a lot of the game. I can also get that Nader, which Nader is not a problem for me right now, but I'm about to promote a bunch of units, and I'd love for it to continue not being a problem. All right, I'm going to get this builder over here. We're going to send them this way. 2 turns until the settler's done. All right, I can chop down more trees, which is probably the best idea. Let's go ahead and remove those. Oh, nice. I didn't realize that was for Hogmatana, but you know what? I'll take it. So we have this particular city. And I kind of feel like it would be smart, you know, like it would be a good idea for me to get a city down here on the edge of this desert before too much more time passes. Let's see if I can get a city there. That's not a bad spot. All right, we're going to repair... Well, no. What we need to do is repair the industrial zone first. Get that thing fixed. All right, still haven't discovered the last things we need to secure our golden age. Or our heroic age, I should say. God, that's going to be such a welcome change. All right, now I want you to repair the workshop, because if I repair those things first, everything else will repair faster. Speaking of that, I also have builders on the way here. Let's see what we can do. I want you to repair that. And yeah, I want you to come up here and just build a farm. The city needs to grow. A holy site wouldn't be the worst thing here. Also a harbor, as long as we build a canal later. Yeah, let's do a harbor. Sparta has a great slot for a harbor, but we're not going to go there just yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get walls built, because you never know. We may actually need those in the next little while. All right, let's get that plantation built on those bananas. Move the precursor up. Swap position on these units. Move you here. Move you here. And we're going to move this bombard unit into the encampment. And watch, not Teddy, but Abraham is probably going to think that we're, like, threatening him in some way, because we're just moving a unit in our territory in a way that happens to be right next to his. He's going to take it personally. Just watch. Just watch. He's going to get all butthurt about it. And I'm going to have to reassure him, like, oh, no, I wouldn't prepare for a fight with you. Why would you think that I would be defensive towards you for any reason at all? That just seems silly, Abraham. You're Abraham Lincoln. You're a champion of liberty and justice and peace. And, yeah, those 3 things. You're a champion of those 3 things. I don't suspect you whatsoever. Do you believe me? Why not? All right. +4 gold for the stock exchange. 7 when powered. Not bad.
Ballet projects a fragile kind of strength and a certain inflexible precision.
Okay, I think I'm happy with those bonuses as they currently are. I am going to go ahead and research... Well, let's research rifling, because I want to see what the unrevealed tech is there. Let's go for Scorched Earth, because I want those envoys. Speaking of envoys, let's go ahead and... I can work on getting control of Mitla, or at least getting some science points from them. Tarsus is now a Mazdayazna city. And we can also train another Inquisitor in Mashhad, which we will do. I do want to build a farm on top of that rice. That will really help Hagmatana grow quickly. Speaking of that, you're still in production focus. That's not a good idea. We want to have as many citizens working as possible at this point. For reasons that should be fairly obvious. Let's get that fishing boat built. Caravel struggling to discover anything else. All right, the Nader has been built in Tarsus. Pasture has been improved. You're definitely seeing the benefit of these builders kicking in. All right, so you want the Epic of Arthur. No, Christina. I mean, it's nice of you and everything, but no, just no. Your progress towards professional sports has advanced considerably. All right, no other wonders getting built right now, which is not hugely surprising. Let's repair the campus now, and we will almost be done in that city. Okay, I am gonna... Decisions. I'm gonna build the Renaissance walls because I don't trust Abe not to redeclare on me soon. To be completely honest, I feel like that is inescapable almost. All right, I'm going to use my last charge on Tarsus. Pasargadae, how you doing? Yeah, that's not acceptable. Let's remove that heresy. Let's train another Inquisitor. We are going to go ham with these for a bit. It's going to seem a little bit excessive. We're going to train up that farm. Those are both for Hagmatana, so those will really help Hagmatana grow faster. Okay, we have these trees in Ray that I need to chop. Oh, hi. Good talk. Thanks for coming out. Go to the next turn. Oh, wait, just kidding. Let's build the fishing boats, and then we go to the next turn. Excellent. Modern era ends in 8 turns. Oh, I didn't realize the countdown had started. That was quick. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and chop down those woods in a second. But first, let's use one Inquisitor charge on Mashhad. Let's really solidify our religion's presence there. We're going to do the same in Hagmatana. Is this marshland? No, it's grassland. There is, however, more Nader up here. For now, I'll just do farmland. Plantation. Okay, so we've done everything we can there. It's kind of unfortunate that I haven't been able to discover much, but I might be able to send them this way over the last few turns, and they could... All they need is, like, to discover one more thing, one more natural wonder. All right, looks like we've completed a trading post. Ooh, interesting. I'll sweeten that deal a bit. Give you some Nader. Totally fine. I am all right with it. Knowledge of industrialization has advanced considerably.
Louder than words.
As we gained access to the Ranger. Now that is a welcome turn of events. Oh, not enough golden treasury. Damn. Really? Really? Yeah, I suppose so. And you too. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have a promotion, or I don't have a policy in place that helps with promotions, so that explains it. Okay, I'm going to go for industrialization because we need to know where our coal is. And let's go ahead and repair the library in Hagmatana. Bach tree, what can you do? I mean, at this point, an armory is probably a good idea, but also ancient walls and Bach tree are probably a good idea. Let's get a builder going in Sparta. Let's chop down these woods. We get the monument built in Tarsus, and now we can... Ooh. We can get ancient walls built in one turn. Let's do that. Again, obvious reasons. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is a little bit more brazen. We're going to send this Inquisitor down. Also, I can train another one, which we're totally going to do. At some point, we'll have to start using this faith on apostles, but I'm just using... We've had such religious bullying going on for the entire game that what I need to do is, you know, re-cement my religion's influence in the area, and that's what I'm doing. All right, so we currently have this city trading with Mashhad, and I do like that idea, but maybe trade with Bakhtri instead for the extra production. Seems like a better idea. Because we want that city to be... There we go. First settlement on Laurentia, and we have secured a heroic age. Fan-frickin-tastic. Ispahan. And we're going to chop down those woods. The harbor is done. We'll go ahead and get a lighthouse built in Ray. Things are starting to accelerate a very little bit. All right, I'm going to send this caravel back across this way. It doesn't matter as much anymore that they find anything, but I'm still going to search. Because this is our last opportunity to use Hixunt Draconis. It'll be gone next era. This is the modern era that we're in, believe it or not. It's 1730 AD. We're in the modern freaking era. Your cities are so close. Your troops are so strong. You're making me nervous. You should be nervous, Abraham Lincoln. Shaka. 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 Yeah, sure, I'll apologize. I don't anticipate myself settling again in that area. I just kind of wanted to stop him from claiming a city in a similar spot.
I only understand friendship or scorched earth.
Can you imagine that mentality? I can't. All right, change policies. %50 gold discount on all unit upgrades. Let's go ahead and reinstitute that. Because I kind of feel like at this moment in time, that's a necessary thing that I need to do. All right, we're about at the wrapping up point here. But first, let me go ahead and select mobilization so I can have the access. Normally I'd select urbanization so I can have these options fully revealed. But if we're going to fight America at all, we're going to need armies and corps. All right, let's repair the university there. All right, not quite enough gold to promote that unit yet, but soon enough. All right, this is going to be great. There we go. Let's send you down to New Orleans. We'll do a workshop in Zaranka just to get production up nice and high. Yeah, I guess we'll do a granary in Tarsus. We're going to get the level 2 bonus for Mitla, so science per turn is about to go up. We only have one university functioning right now, so it makes sense it wasn't very big. All right, so we've got a lot of farms interconnected in this general area that should be helpful with city growth across the board, in theory. Okay. Yeah, just a farm. Hello, Goody Hut. All right, Ranger unit is promotable. Nice! So we're able just to give him that promotion outright because of the combat experience he gained from getting the extra, like getting the upgrade, which is a thing that happens. Why it happens, I don't know, but I'm not going to complain. Why they programmed it that way, the world may never know. Because it's just they're giving you new equipment, basically. You're not, if anything, your experience should go down, right? but they decided to make it go the other way. For funsies. I do need spies. Let's go ahead and build that, though. All right, so we've literally got just this one, build a farm. I like having all these interconnected farms here. I feel like that's going to be really, really good for continued growth in our central area here. That's what I'm going to focus on. We're going to get that pasture built there, and we're at the 36-minute mark, so tell you what, let's go ahead and build a Paradisa there in New Orleans. And we'll use this Inquisitor's last charge. And then this one will come straight down to New Orleans and begin cleansing New Orleans of enemy religious influence. And it'll be great. And we'll go to the next turn. Turn 175. Ah, Abraham's denounced me because we occupy one of their cities. We're about to occupy all of your cities, Abraham. You hear me? You hear me? All of them. You don't scare me, sir. 1,000-year Really? Really? Sorry for yelling into the mic, and I'm sorry for interrupting Sean repeatedly and unapologetically, even though I just apologized. Really? I just finished repairing this city. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my God, that is so stupid. That is the first slap in the face I've gotten from this particular series. Like, that's just fucking rude. Pardon my French, but holy crap. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's absurd. All right, well, steam power then, so we can build railroads because we need it. And on that lovely vulgar note, I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to potentially prepare for war with Abraham Lincoln because he just denounced us. And usually the AI denounces you when they're thinking about kicking your butt or trying to. So we're just going to have to see how the next couple of turns go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day, but Monday at 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.